All right, what's up, guys? Smilegate has been cooking today. 3 videos. I think one of them's a teaser for Rihanna and Luciana. I think that's their names. I don't know. I forgot their name. Those twin dagger girls. Um, and then there's developer notes. I'm gonna have to see what that's about. But right now, I'm really interested in Ivana, so let's just get it in. Let's see what's going on with her.
Lend my assistance. May her mercy be with you.
Mm-hmm.
Return to your rest. The light shall guide you there. Goddess, have mercy on us.
Attack to the whole team. Okay.
Ivana,
Soul Weaver.
a nun of the nunnery of
Yeah.
the Holy Knights
Fire
Martyrs,
Soul Weaver.
one day leaves the convent to avenge her family, who were
Okay.
slaughtered by the moon's assassins.
Oh, so that's their what the hell? Oh, Smilegate. Smilegate. You guys have joined the feet cult? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 117 speed, 30 effect resistance. Alright. She a cleave unit?
By chance, she also learned the truth.
I think she might be a cleave unit.
Responsible for her family's murder, Rihanna and Luciella.
Yeah, Rihanna and Luciana, that's her names. Okay.
Though the truth she faces nearly shatters her resolve, she overcomes it with encouragement from Ross.
Looking a bit like ZZZ there.
After the incident, she sets off on a journey with Estelle to reclaim her ordinary life once more.
Honestly, Estelle was a good character.
Ivana is a
Alright, Ivana, let's see what we got. 117 speed. Yeah, she's a Taurus. Yeah, just high ER and speed for Soul Weaver. Yeah. Effect resistance to herself. So she definitely cleanses if they're gonna give her a lot of effect resistance like this. She's not gonna be one of those weird effectiveness types. Light of Repose. So it's a counter thing. Unaffected by decrease to combat readiness. That's huge. That is huge. Okay. At the start of the turn, dispels immortality from all enemies, ignores effect resistance at the end of someone's turn. When the enemy is granted immortality, spreads the sensor light to dispel all debuffs from all allies and grants radiance for 2 turns. Before increasing combat readiness by the caster by 50%. When attacked, grants 50% damage reduction. Huh. This is an insane passive, first off. This is something you would see on an ML. What the hell? So dispels immortality from all enemies and ignores effect resistance from that. So that means DN lots. Huh. Okay. Okay. Even BBK gets screwed over by this. At the end of the turn, when the enemy is granted immortality, spreads. Okay, so she just, is she a turn 2 character? This is a turn 2 passive for sure. But it also screws immortality. This is a really good passive. I think you just get her just off of this passive. That is a really good passive.
Before increasing combat readiness of the caster by up to 50%.
Okay. Doesn't even need to be that fast to go next. Huh.
Skill 3. Requiem Prayer.
Requiem Prayer dispels 2 debuffs from all allies by offering a prayer to banish evil, and grants ignore sharing for 3 turns and immunity for 2 turns before increasing combat readiness by 20. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. What 30? Ignore sharing buff. When attacking, ignores damage sharing effects. Applies to heroes only. This buff is insane. Holy shit, this is an insane buff. What is she? There's no way she works for both turn 2 and cleave, right? This is an insane buff. Oh, that is insane. So she is a lots counter. She just counters lots. You just screw over all the things lots does. The damage sharing, the sharing is gone. Immortality is gone. What the heck?
Sharing allows attacks to ignore damage sharing effects.
That's insane.
Applies to heroes only. Skill 1.
Wow, okay. Attacks the enemy with holy light and recovers health of all allies proportional to the target's max health. Increase the Amount recovered with soul burn. She could even be on counter if you wanted her to. That's some good healing. Okay.
Right. Attacks
This
the
is
enemy
a simplistic
right, and
skill
recover
1,
from
but
all allies
for what she
proportional to
is,
target's
I'm
max
glad it's this
health.
simplistic. But this whole
When
kit
soul is
together is
consumed,
actually really good.
increases the amount recovered.
Yeah, it's a lots counter. It just screws lots.
Ivana's
That's
artifact,
crazy. For an
excommunicate
RGB?
sensor.
Okay, excommunicate sensor. Increase effect resistance by 30%. Nice. At the end of any enemy's turn, when the caster does not have a debuff, increase combat radius of the caster by 20%. This is actually an insane. This is actually pretty. It's not insane. It's pretty good though. If you're like cleaving, I can see this being really good.
Goddess, have mercy on us.
Or I just think in general it's really good. You don't even have to build her that fast with something like this.
Earnestly.
Huh.
Increases effect resistance by up to 30%. At the end of the enemy's turn,
Because the skill 2 passive,
debuff increases combat readiness.
yeah, the skill 2
caster
passive
by up to
actually helps
30%.
cleanse, so you can always be
Can
using
only be
this.
activated once per turn.
You can kind of use this every turn, kind of. Huh.
The light shall guide you there.
Wow.
A nun who turned her back on the path of light and chose
Oh, that's
the
a cute,
path of a wanderer.
That's cute.
Players will be able to
The hand can't even take
through
the
drop rate up banner starting
the
May
cursed hand
21st.
can't get it. That's hilarious.
Thank you.
Wow.
Come on, what's even the point in struggling?
She's not even limited. I don't think she is. Well, I'm gonna check after these previews, but I'm pretty sure she's not limited. Even then, that's like RGB. The way her skills look, you would think she's an ML.
Mercy be with you.
Wow.
Do not fear. I shall walk this path with you.
This is just a straight up Lots.
A benediction almighty.
I'm surprised they made it an RGB to counter that. But the thing that scares me the most is that buff. You know, when they add buffs like this, another character will have that. The other character that's gonna have this buff is probably gonna be an ML that's crazy busted. So the fact that this buff was added to the game, it changes the game for Cleave, for sure. Now damage sharing doesn't really mean as much if you can use a character like this to just ignore it fully. That's kind of funny though, because I think it was like Hwayoung's artifact. I don't really think you need it as much if you have a character like this, or if they make more characters like this. You know? Then again, it's still a really good artifact. But like the fact that it could be invalidated and just have a character that put buffs, it's kind of funny.
I was careless. Kneel. I need a present.
Yeah, lots. It's just
Time to face.
with this character, a lot of defenses have just been screwed. They're gonna have to figure something else out.
Come on, impress me.
Because Lots is always in everybody's defenses, so that aspect is already dead. There's gonna be a new meta of defense because of this character.
With the strength of darkness.
RTA wise, I mean, it depends. I mean, now people don't have to. I wouldn't say they don't have to, because people, if you want to use Lots, you're definitely gonna ban this character. There's no way you're gonna let somebody have this character when you're trying to use Lots. Now it's just a betting game between the two people going against each other. It's like, are you gonna use Lots or should I pre-ban Lots? You know?
Rally up, everyone. We're the best
Yeah,
team.
I thought so. Dien gets completely neutered by this.
I shall lend my assistance.
Just gets completely neutered.
Return to your rest.
Wait, what?
The light shall guide you there.
Oh, okay. She's using it with. Okay.
Vitals check.
I always got confused there for a second. I was like, what? Why'd she get Cascade? Okay. Oh, that's a good combo, honestly. Especially for Guild Wars, I can see that combo being really nice. Now the question is Ras. You don't stop revive. I don't think she stops revive. So she just stops immortality. That means Ras can still work against her.
The audacity of these scoundrels.
But even then, it's like, it's so funny how she just stops two of the best ML characters right now. Like Dian's really good. Lady of the Scales is really good. She just invalidates both of them. It's actually hilarious.
Try a bit harder. You're the new offerings. Nature is governed by cycles. It's merely your turn to disappear. Let's play hide and seek. I'm it. When I catch you, I'll mold you to shreds.
I don't know. I still don't know how to feel about characters that just exist and stop like a whole mechanic. But at the same time, I know it's a thing that's going to keep happening in this game. It's the only way for them to like make new characters actually worth using. Because a lot of these characters are already busted as it is. They're in a weird situation where they just got to keep topping each other. But for an RGB to have this and it's not limited, that's awesome for all of us. We don't have to worry about Lady of the Scales anymore. But at the same time, it's like, damn. What is the ML going to be like? Because if this is how you're going to do RGB, you know, it makes me worried about what the next ML is going to be like. She's a direct counter. She's basically better than Hakati when it comes to immortality. But, hold on, let me see. She's not limited, right? I'm pretty sure she's not. They literally say here.
The path of a wanderer. Players will be able to meet Ivana through the Drop Rate Up banner starting May 21st.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, she's not limited. Yeah, must have. Especially if you hate Lady of the Scales and she's an annoying character, you get this character. There's no questions about it. This is your counter. This is what you get. If you have this and Hakati, you pretty much have the two counters that really help against Lady of the Scales, technically. So I wonder if they work together. Like, oh yeah, they do work together. But it's like, why would you use Hakati unless, or yeah, why would you use Hakati unless it's a revive? I feel like she's more of a revive thing than immortality. Because with immortality, it's like Lady of the Scales can still do the damage sharing. So this straight up just is a Lady of the Scale counter. Screws over DN, another character that screws over DN. Yeah, I mean, these two skills, they are insane. This skill too, insane. This is a good passive. This skill 3, crazy. The implications of this buff even being added to the game already tells me Cleve is going to just have a field day in the future. So, I mean, that's my thoughts, man. You have to get this character. If you have issues with Lady of the Scales, she's the direct counter. I don't want to say she's a must pull, because must pull would mean that you have to get her right now. I don't think you have to get her right now, especially if you have Katie. You don't have to get her right now, but she's definitely a character that can really screw over lots, and I mean that's all you ask for, right? And she's not limited, so you can get her eventually. But for me personally, if you're taking RTA seriously, she's a must pull. If you're not, you know, you can wait. You can wait. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.